We are under the... Coming to the plate now, Ethan West. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they interplay here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh.
Into the box now, Rob Upshaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Ethan West. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 0-2 delivery.
Yep, that ball went out.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harrison is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next for Milwaukee, Ethan West. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey,
need you right here.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, we got 2 down now. 2 down.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the field.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And so a crucial moment here, and standing in, Ethan West. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Settling in now, Frank Cordero. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Buccos seal up their 30th win at home on the season. James Dempsey earns win number 4 on the season.
No errors. They left 4 men on base.
We are under the... Now at the plate, Ethan West. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ethan West.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they...
And the second baseman is there to make the play. And
Plays at 1 now.
stepping into the box, Monty Harrison. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Hit out towards second. And that's the first out. Into the box, Ethan West. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball and a strike now. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Make the turn, make the turn.
Cut hold, eat it.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Number 7.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping up now, Leo Cabrera,
the first baseman.
the 2-1.
Cabrera.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... Now at the plate, Ethan West. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And the Brew Crew has cut this to a 3-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 6, Daniel Goto.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2?
Get out.
Reined in. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to... Ready to take his hacks again, Ethan West, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on.
Find a good pitch. Yeah, get a good one.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And the pitch.
Hey!
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
The shortstop, Frank.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out, the throw, the tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. West leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Softly on a line to third. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. So digging in now, Leo Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The Brewers down to their final strike. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 17.
The Pittsburgh MLB The Show's digging in, Ethan West. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game.
Counts 1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Let's get a 2-ball right here. Come on now.
Oh, the third, 5. There's 1.
Come on.
Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping in, Howard Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Howard.
Try for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
Come on, you can beat it. You can beat it.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Standing in, Ethan West. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ball 1,
and a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Hey, take a cut now.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now at the plate, Ethan West. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Frank Cordero. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's a little chopper to the right side. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Strand 1. In now, Ethan West. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Now at the plate, Marcus Frazier.
The third baseman, Marcus Frazier.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Jose Vasquez.
Shortstop, Jose Vasquez.
Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down.
Pick it up.
And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Pirates rode an important 6th inning to
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, Corey Ray gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
Burton has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career, and through those innings he's been able to collect north of 2,200 strikeouts. That's in the same ballpark as legends like Jim Palmer and Lefty Grove. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it.
So striding in, Ethan West. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Here we go.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk. Striding in once again, Frank Cordero. Easy fly ball into shallow center field.
2.
Wilson comes on now, and he has it 1 down. At the plate, Leo Cabrera.
The first baseman, number 8.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to
field it cleanly.
Come on.
And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Now to the plate, Eric Newby, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there. So coming to the plate, Ethan West.
Second baseman, Ethan West.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's 6 out. No outs here, fellas.
Let's go, big dog.
Ball, that's out.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
All right, come on now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
Let it go.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Cordero. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Leo Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And that one is gone!
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball.
Striding in, Ethan West. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
West.
That's the ball.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's
Count
ball
1-0.
one.
Man, get your pitch up there.
And he misses again, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now.
Let's go right here.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, nobody out now.
See it, drive it.
And this is taken here for ball four. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth. So striding forward now, Frank Cordero.
Frank Cordero.
Bouncer up the middle. He's got it to second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Victorious Brewers, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one. At the plate, Ethan West watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
2-2.
2 strikes.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw won't get him.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Leo Cabrera.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Eric Newby. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Joaquin Chavez. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Hit hard to the right side. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Dan, from a pitcher's standpoint.
Leading off the inning, Russell Lim, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one. Ready now, Ethan West. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2-0 now.
Pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
one of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in.
Welcome back to Miller Park, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Brewers this season.
So stepping in, Ethan West. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, now, we got 2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
0-1.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Leading off the inning, Todd Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ethan West. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Now.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
The 1-2. Hot shot to third. Reined in.
Move it, move it, move
Throw
it.
on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Hey, 2 down.
At the plate, Ethan West. And their runners at the corners now.
Ethan West.
Stay ahead right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So in now for Chicago, Russell Lim. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Milwaukee Brewers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up. Standing in, Ethan West. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Ethan West.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling.
Digging in to try it again, Ethan West. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay throw, and he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Cordero.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Inoue is there, and he puts this one away. Leading off the inning, Andy Snyder, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Andy Snyder
is put in play to the right side of the infield, scooped up, throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Ready for another chance, Justin Beshore.
The catcher, Justin Beshore.
Set to deal on 2-2. On the ground to second base, this could be two. A tag for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Ethan West. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, that pushes him up to 40 now on the year. Now that's popped up. Lim shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Leo Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Leo Cabrera.
Sent toward first.
Hold up, right
he
here.
Lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. The throw into second. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ethan West. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Garlobo benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have.
3-1 to him now.
Drive it right there.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Digging in, Frank Cordero. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. Wilson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... Stepping in, Andy Snyder. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Milwaukee Brewers pick up win number 70 to top the division.
The final line score.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are on.
Let's play ball.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rob Atkinson. And it's been a real struggle for him so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And quickly, there are two away.
Play ball. He's out.
Coming to the plate now, Ethan West. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Digging in, Frank Cordero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him. That.
Ready now for the Marlins, Marshall Tipton, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Ornelas stands at second with 2 gone.
The shortstop, Richard Laney.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding into the box, Ethan West. He singled his last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Go, 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 go.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Into the box now, Frank Cordero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To short, hit hard, reined in. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Almanzar.
Number 10, Michael Almanzar.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here we go. Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in now. Ethan West. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now batting, Rob Atkinson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Atkinson.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first. A double play. Coming to the plate now, Ethan West.
Second baseman, Ethan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Nance is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Into the box now, Rob Atkinson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Lauren Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Lauren Smith.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1's the count.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Sliced hard on the ground.
Beat it out. Come
Throw
on,
to
come on,
first
come on.
is in time for the first out. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 4 runs on 14 hits.
We are under the Thomas Hull will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here we go. Right now.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Ethan West. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, so a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just...
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game.
The shortstop, Richard.
Hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Bottom of the inning now. Now in the box, Ethan West. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Here we go. Right now, fellas.
And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
And here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first down. Settling in now, Ethan West, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And it's fouled away.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I got it.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically
Ethan West will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Let's go now. One time.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
he wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Now, one time.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 strikes.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Cordero. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Yeah, here we go. Relay, hit me.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the tag is not going to be in time as they've doubled the score on him now. It's 6-3. Next for Milwaukee, Michael Almanzar.
Number 10, Michael Almanzar.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Stepping into the box, Eric Newby, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases. Leading off the inning, Mitch Montano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He'll hunt his way on as he gets this one down.
Come on.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Marshall Tipton.
Now batting.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. West is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Leading off the inning, Ethan West, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
For the victorious Miami Marlins, 10 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors.
MLB The Show's stepping up now, Ethan West. He went deep last night twice. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
3-1 the count now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Hey, we got one.
Into the box, Ryan Nance, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not chip had pop from both sides.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Now at the plate, Ethan West. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Here you go, guys. Let's go. Pitch, huh?
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving try, but it's off his glove, and that ought to be a 1-out hit. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
The batter, number 7.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Cordero. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So digging in now, Michael Almanzar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Heading out towards shallow right.
Go, go, go!
Oliveros is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Mitch Montano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do.
Digging in, Ethan West.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, West is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
3-0 to him now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Frank Cordero. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Up next from Miami, Mitch Montano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Stepping in, Rob Atkinson. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. Standing in, Ethan West. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball that low.
Go up, go up. Here we go, infield. Knock it down.
The 1-0 delivery.
Count is 2-1.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Right on the corner, 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
We are under. Pablo Perez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Perez has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is set to get his evening at the plate started. Michael Nose batting just a notch below 300 so far on this. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now. In now, Ethan West. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fastball well outside.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Takes this the other way to right. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts the next to bat for St. Louis, Teddy Carnuth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now at the plate, Ryan Cantrell.
The second baseman, Ryan Cantrell.
Hit out towards second. Reined in.
Come on, get down.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pablo Perez.
The pitcher, Pablo Perez.
Pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Slowly to the left side. Right to him.
Come on.
In time, and the side is retired. So a big moment here, and standing in, Ethan West. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Ernst over to his left.
I got it. Ball.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Your attention, please.
Turn two.
Him hitting for the Cardinals, number 30, Ron Hatton.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Digging in once again, Ethan West. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Fouled straight back, and that Get up here to the press box. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Hey, shut him down right here.
Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Frank Cordero. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Afternoon base. So striding in, Ethan West, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
West.
Here we go right now, fellas.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working.
Now at the plate, Ethan West. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounder down the line at third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
3-1 to him now.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Frank Cordero. He's running, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Torres takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Now to the plate, Ethan West.
Second baseman, Ethan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So coming to the plate, Ethan West. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Grounded down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, come on now, big dog, get your pitch.
Nope. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot...
Hey, nobody.
Leading off for St. Louis, the third baseman.
It's down that swung on and sent to second base. Fielded cleanly on to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big... At the plate, Fred Ernst. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Fred Ernst.
Toward second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. stepping up to the plate, Ethan West. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Line drive to left.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Come in, no runners.
Boy, that was a laser.
Striding in, Frank Cordero. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Chopper to short. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And quickly, there's one. So striding forward now, Ethan West. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Fouled off.
There's no one better right now, kid.
The 1-1.
Ball back outside.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
All even now, 2-2.
Hey, we got no one.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 7.
At the plate, Frank Cordero. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Come on, big guy. Come on.
Ready for another shot now, Eric Newby. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Carpenter has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with only 1 away, no need to test it, as he'll hold tight at third base.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Ready now, Caden Albrecht.
Albrecht.
Ready with the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there, as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The catcher, number 13.
So stepping in, Jimmy Sierra. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Milwaukee get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Antonio Batista claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coach. Standing in, Ethan West. Watch is fully in effect these days, as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Campillo has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Looking to put him away, here's the 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Almanzar, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Right fielder, Eric Newby.
A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Chauncey Casizak, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity at the plate as he... Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And on the ground out to second. Reined in to second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Digging in, Miguel Angel. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Miguel Angel.
The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play. At the plate, Ethan West. He reached on a single in his first try. And now pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Third inning, no score to this point. High in the air out to center field. Carnuth is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Ethan West. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. And he'll dive back in safely. West gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Newby.
Right fielder, Eric Newby.
Runners going. Swing and a liner. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a throw to first. Doubles up the... Ready for another chance? Ethan West. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's too high.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The first baseman, number 10.
Stepping in, Michael Almanzar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Newby. Runner goes for third. Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Pitching and defense game. We are under the lights this evening as we get striding into the box. Ethan West. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Gilmore is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Into the box now, Ethan West. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Digging in, Frank Cordero. He hit a sac fly earlier. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
You got it.
Kang is there, and he'll put it away to retire the.
Hey, plays out one right here.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Edgar Dominguez. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were his teammates. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Braves, Felix Colon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And there's one away. Ready once again, Ethan West. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line.
Make the turn, find the
And
ball.
now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Now batting, Frank Cordero. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners on his way to third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Digging in now, Michael Almanzar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edgar Dominguez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victory this time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Leading off the inning, Gene Siffel, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder,
Is up and sends it on the ground to second. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Standing in as the potential tying run, Felix Colon. But a single here could reduce the to only 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Ethan West. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Gene Siffel, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally. Into the box now, Ethan West. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center.
Come on, go hard.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Relay, 4-4-4.
He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Coming to the plate now, Frank Cordero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Digging in now for the Brewers, Michael Almanzar. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And it's almost unfair. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on.
We are under. Settling in now, Ethan West. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in D-Row. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the shit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, their chances of pushing.
Stepping into the box, Garth Babcock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Towards second, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Edgar Dominguez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year to get things turned around in a hurry. Scooped up, and there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Patrick Bonner, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Bonner.
Towards second, and this is taken for the out. Now in the box, Ethan West. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, get your pitch right up there.
A 1-1 home. Hard hit at third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Cordero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cordero.
Runners off for second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
You got it. Round it.
And that is off the wall. West ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Just some more of the same.
Now at the plate, Garth Babcock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table.
Next for Milwaukee, Ethan West.
Second baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Come on, slide. Get out.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Elijah Becker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Ethan West, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. Now at the plate, Frank Cordero, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand. So digging in now, Ethan West. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Hey, one pitch
Well,
right
Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
now. Wait for your pitch up there.
The 1-2.
No.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hopped up. Bonner is there.
Got it, got it, got it.
One away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 11, Gene.
Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
7-5 tonight's final. The Brewers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Brewers, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 14 men.
Afternoon baseball. Digging in, Ethan West. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Cordero. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Michael.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Okay, ready for that ground ball?
Stepping into the box, Ethan West. He drew a walk his first time up.
Ethan West.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Stepping in, Frank Cordero.
Number 7, shortstop, Frank Cordero.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. In now, Michael Almanzar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's got it, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Eric Newby.
Now batting, right fielder, Eric.
This is skied into short left center. Number 18 is there, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the
Welcome back as the Braves look to get their bats going here in the 3rd, and you can say they've really been trying.
Standing in, Edgar Dominguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Edgar.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ethan West. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Come on! Yeah, he jumped all over that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So striding in, Ethan West. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
2-0. Tejeda typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake-bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Hey, it's a luxury to be in a situation that a team needs a closer as often as they do, and this guy comes through almost every single time.
I wish I was around more the last few weeks.